from the KGW HD studios. News Channel 8 at 6:30 starts now.
Jobless in America. Unemployment shoots up. The new numbers are numbing. And now late word the economic stimulus slugfest is simmering. Tonight, a deal in the works. Hello, I'm Tracy Berry. Laurel's off tonight. So let's get to the latest on Capitol Hill. Senators on both sides report they've reached a compromise on President Obama's economic recovery plan. Meantime, positive numbers on Wall Street. The Dow closed up some 217 points, the NASDAQ 45 points. The troubling news, though, is the fresh unemployment report, much worse than expected. Our top story begins with News Channel 8 and Portland Business Journal reporter Joe Smith. He's in the newsroom now with those new numbers. Pretty bleak, Joe.
They sure are, Tracy. Nearly 600,000 people nationwide joined the unemployment lines last month, with an unemployment rate now at 7.6%. It's the highest in 16 years, with little sign of getting better anytime soon.
So I'm used to knocking on doors, and the line to knock on doors has gotten pretty long.
Reese Cruz knows only too well the economy and his job prospects don't look good.
Got a little bit of tightening of the belt to come.
The national unemployment rate is now 7.6%. All over the country, Americans are struggling to find work.
I've even applied for a part-time movie projectionist job, and I didn't get a call back.
Nearly 600,000 people were out of work last month, higher than anticipated. It's the biggest monthly job loss since the nation tripped into recession a year ago. More than 11.5 million are now unemployed, and things could get worse.
Clearly, the first time in history where we've had 3 consecutive months of over 500,000 jobs lost has placed a real urgency on adding something very aggressively out of D.C.
George Hosfield, a principal with Ferguson Wellman Capital Management, says the higher unemployment numbers is a signal to Wall Street that the government will act quickly to step up its stimulus plan. The Dow rallied 217 points.
I think investors are reacting to that something's going to happen sooner rather than later.
Wall Street is counting on that stimulus plan to restore some confidence, not only in the market, but in the minds of consumers. But that could take more time. In Oregon, unemployment is now at 9%.
And I think you can look back at history and see that Oregon historically has had higher peaks in unemployment than the national average, and Oregon has lagged in recovering, and I don't know that it would be any different this time, quite honestly.
Not what Reese Cruz wants to hear, now 4 months into his job search.
It's the worst thing I've been alive for.
And today's news is putting more pressure than ever on Congress to pass a stimulus plan, they hope will actually pass it soon. Oregon's unemployment numbers for January come out on the 23rd of this month. Tracy, back to you.
Thank you, Joe.